10 seconds remaining.
I think this is a better start for Secret because a lot of drafting nowadays is just trying to hide your intention about what you want to do, which is where I think like OG is doing quite well, or like they're ahead of the meta in that regard.
And if only they could just hide it a little bit better, but that's the problem with having a stand-in, right?
Yeah.
It's like they have really cool flexes and really unique heroes that they can run in different lanes. It's just the one part that they've really fallen down is when they pick Chen and everyone's like, oh hey, it's a mid Chen.
I think if Sumail didn't have ping, it wouldn't be, it would be a lot better because their hero pool would open up massively. But
5 seconds remaining.
Secret, I think, or at least I think all the teams should kind of still adhere to that principle of hide your lanes as much as you can, put pressure on the drafter, because if you're not given like full time and you have to really consider these things, the time in the booth, it goes by like really quickly, which is what we saw when they just like pick Pugna. They're like, what do we do? Like, we're running out of time. We see nothing. Like, we're just making a bunch of guesses. Just pick Pugna. It's fine. Like, I'm sure it'll be okay. And then you don't think, okay, the Oracle's going to counter me. They can still last pick counter me. Like, we're going to potentially just lose 2 lanes off of this pick.
Any cores that stand out for you as far as what Secret are looking to get? Because theoretically, you know, that's where the next 3 picks are headed, depending on the test.
Morph is really good. Necrophos. Whenever I see Ember Spirit, and I think it's a core, I think Necrophos, you know me, I love Necrophos.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet, I also think doesn't really do too much. Ember Spirit, the lane really sucks. Like, it doesn't feel good to play, and in-game it's okay because you can go Spirit Vessel, but Necrophos has ways around that too. He can go Greaves or Yules or Lotus Orb. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can dispel.
This hero always farms so well in lane because he's such a lane dominator that you almost always can get those dispel items.
Yeah, and I think it fits Secret's principle of three lanes. Always plays 3 lanes if needed, which might make Alliance then think of their Ember Spirit as a 4.
Could this be like a Matu Lycan game where you just try to run over them? You've got Chen Necro heals. You can kind of death ball pretty hard, I feel.
Yeah, I think Ember Spirit heals nicely, like when he comes to the ultra late game against Lycan, because Lycan has no natural disable. But in the early mid game, it feels like you're just like, you do nothing.
Tickles,
yeah, it just pings you a little bit. And there's so many different minions that you run with that you're never gonna change like an ideal target.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see what Secret are gonna get. Alliance go for Enigma, which we've seen mostly play as a 4 position. Of course, can be an offlaner as well. Typically, this has been like this greedy 4 that secures the offlaner's lane, allows them to get levels, and then just farms the jungle, gets that fast hum with the Dominator.
If they didn't have Chen, I would have said like Wyvern might not be bad, because then they could flex it as an offlaner or potentially as their 5.
Yeah, that's where this Enigma pick always looks stronger when the other team has picked their 2 supports and don't have a way to cancel BKB Black Hole. They do have the Reaper's Scythe though, so you're gonna have to make sure you catch that Necro.
It doesn't go through anymore.
Oh, it doesn't go through BKB. Never mind.
No.
Oh, of course.
With the whole change order.
Okay.
It really is.
No, I did not realize that actually.
Before, I loved that stun. That mini stun made it even better. There was a lot of utility there.
How long ago was that change?
It was when they changed all the types or whatever.
Oh, I see. Ooh.
BSJ said I'm correct, and he knows all this like nerd stuff.
I believe you. Yeah.
Trust me, I found out the hard way.
I don't read patch notes. Those things are long.
Yeah, me neither.
Essays are. Come on.
I was trying to ult like 100 HP Terrorblade, and he was BKB'd, and then I was really relying on it, and he just sundered me, and I lost the game that way. And I could have just Yules, but I thought he was dead for sure, because I was like, oh, okay, he's just gonna get. And I walked in range of him, and it wasn't clicking, so then I just walked closer to him, and I got sundered.
I'm just listening to my 2 analysts on the couch say that they don't read patch notes.
No.
Are you worried, Cap?
I give him a read. I told you the interaction.
No, I don't do it. I don't even give him a read.
I told you the interaction.
I just go play Dota and try to figure it out.
I found out the hard way. You haven't found out the hard way. That's how he does it.
Yeah, exactly. This is the hard way. Or if I don't go play Dota and wing it, I'll hop on a panel and wing it and be like, let's just...
Somebody will inform you.
Yeah, exactly. And you did.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you.
No problem.
We're all learning
5
today.
seconds remaining.
Tactical ignorance. That's what you need in order to help the audience learn with you. You know, that's what college strategy has always been.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What closes this out for Alliance? Is it an offlaner?
Alliances.
I mean,
Is it a
close to
4
ban.
or 5
I don't
rather?
know. TA for Limp is like his bread and butter. I think it's his best hero, but I'm not sold this is a good TA game by any means. And I believe they are looking for a offlaner, right? They want Enigma 4 and Nature's Prophet 5. Maybe offlane Nature's Prophet. A secret ban Brewmaster, so they're expecting
10 seconds
4 Enigma.
remaining.
They think it's 5 Nature's Prophet carry
Yeah.
Ember or something.
5 seconds remaining.
Nico Baby
makes
has
sense.
played Ember Spirit.
Yep.
So Alliance's draft really struggles right now with pushing out waves really easily. I guess they have like 2 different summons, but Secret have really good ways of clearing those out. And usually when you play against this kind of 5-man strat, you always want to keep the lanes pushed in if possible.
Alliances.
I guess TA is
turn
actually
to
pretty good,
pick.
thinking about it. If you get map control, because you can just place traps everywhere and always cut waves nonstop. But Limp has to do a really good job of that this game. Like, I think a large part of whether or not they win or lose really quickly comes down to, like, if they get at least 1 tower really early and he gets control of that bottom area and he just places traps nonstop.
They're going to protect their Templar Assassin pick
10
with a
seconds
Huskar.
remaining.
I'd like to see him get something not too greedy, kind of fast pace here, like a Nyx Assassin type
5
hero.
seconds
Could bring you, like,
remaining.
give you like a break, a reliable stun.
Nyx just feels bad to play against 5-mans though.
Yeah.
When they just
agreed.
5-man push, like, you feel like you do nothing. Because you need some way to deter them from just sitting on top of your wave, I feel. Like, I'm envisioning a world where you don't have black hole. Let's say, like, you want to fight, and Secret just gathers up as 5 and hits your tower. Like, what do you do to stop them from just hitting your tower for free? With this Necrophos heal will counter the Ember Slight, which is why I think Necro also feels really good against Ember. Every time he slights, you have your heal up, you just spam it on cooldown.
Yep.
And Chen's is really useful at, like, buffing you up too. So you need some sort of clear, but that's why I think maybe they'll do like NP5 or something, or NP offlane Ember like 4, or no, I guess they can't do that because they have Enigma.
Look at like the Pengo type heroes that have wave clear in some team fight. We've seen Pengo with Enigma quite a bit as a like 3-4 combo.
Yeah, I just need something to like get in there
Team
and
Secret's turn to pick.
stop them from just like hitting towers.
They have tried this hero before, and I believe it failed pretty miserably.
That was the PL game we cast, but they could have won that game.
Okay.
That was the one where Nico Baby had to play. I can't even remember what hero he was. I remember they played against a Phantom Lancer, and they had a DK with the Black Dragon. Remember?
10 seconds remaining.
The scary thing in this game is if you doom and the hero you doom doesn't die, and with Necro Chen, there's a lot of heals and save.
They just bring it back. The Monkey King.
Yeah. Looks like it might be mid Monkey. Nisha
Yeah.
picks it up, so we could be seeing Monkey played mid against the TA, which is one of those heroes. I think it's kind of a fun skill-based matchup. I don't think either hero just crushes the lane.
Is that a... What would you put the percentage there, Blitz?
For what? For him
Monkey
being
King versus TA?
I think the last 2 Monkey Kings I've seen play against TA have won. I know that when we used to scrim, some random South American team, maybe Thunder Predator, did it against us, and we thought it was pretty good. Like, they actually worked us in that matchup. So maybe there's something
10
to it.
seconds remaining.
Okay, fair enough. What about the overall picks?
5 seconds remaining.
I like Secret a lot. They've just got this really scary 5-man line. They're going to come online fast with just 1 or 2 items, and I feel like Alliance, you've gone for this greedy 4-position Enigma against a team like Secret. They're not going to give you breathing room to get away with this.
Yeah, I think you have a really greedy 4 and 5, and I think you need a lot of farm on all your heroes. Hansuke needs farm, because I think he might be the most important hero in this game. I think Doom needs a lot of farm. I just feel like everybody's going to want a piece of the pie, and I think we're going to see similar to what ended up happening when Spirit played against Na'Vi earlier.